Peace, blessings, and salutations. My name is Yurima Karama here with another segment of Real Life, Real Talk. So I want to get kind of right into this. Before I go in on this issue though, I do want to give a shout out to my good friend, Javion Jones. We want to always promote especially black business that's doing their thing. So he sent me this t-shirt a while back. Respect Kings, Protect Queens. His company is Tillmone. That's TILLMONE.com. And his name is Javion Jones. So I wanted to give him props. Look, I got an inbox. And I try to stay away from the politics and all of that because I just don't involve myself. I think it's nonsense. It's fraudulent. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I've said before that the world banks, they run they run the world. They do all the funding. And so it doesn't matter who's president. Basically, the president is going to follow their dictates and demands. And if they don't follow it, they're going to end up like JFK. I think I've made that very clear before. So, but I put up a post on Facebook the other day, yesterday, and it was basically Hillary Clinton getting a hug and embrace from KKK participant member Robert Byrd. And I think that I put up the post because it's basically saying, don't forget the black people are riding the Hillary Clinton bandwagon right now. And it's like, look, at least investigate these people before you just grab onto their coattails like they're the next best thing since sliced bread. So I put up the post and I got inboxed. And one of the inbox says is Queen reached out to me and she was like, look, what is your point for sharing this? Do you want people to vote for a different candidate or do you just want black people not to vote at all? And then she comes back, I respond and I say, well, I personally don't vote. So she comes back and this is what she had to say. So you are good with the poisoning of the Flint water and the bankruptcy of Louisiana. If you don't vote for the lesser of the two evils, you are stating that you are good with whatever government does. Your motive should be to increase the number of people that believe what you believe, to run for office and not just lay down and accept whatever you get. Not voting doesn't stop the effects of the immediate world around you. I thought, Yurima, you of all people would understand the only way to beat the system is to understand how to play it. We must learn to manipulate the system to our advantage, not ignore it. Okay, so she basically went in and of course I responded. Now, she brings up one issue in particular that really stuck out to me is that she says that if you don't vote for the lesser of two evils, I don't negotiate with evil. That's my position. So the lesser of two evils, do I want to be killed by Freddy Krueger or do I want to be killed by Jason? Let me pick the lesser of two evils because I'm still gonna die at the end of the day. The lesser of two evils. Do I want to be enslaved by European whites or Arabs? The lesser of two evils. Basically, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit because I'm not going for it. The lesser of two evils, I don't negotiate with evil. Plus, if you understand the psychology, evil has no degrees. There are no degrees to evil. So when we as a people come to that point where we have to negotiate with evil, that says a lot about the climate of our country. We should never be negotiating with evil. I think George Bush said we don't negotiate with terrorists. So why would we negotiate with evil? And then I put up another post here because my thing is to make people aware. My thing is to make people aware. So again, people riding the Clinton bandwagon and pulling on her coattails. Same thing with the Trump bandwagon, pulling on his coattails. We know this dude's a blatant racist, just came across my feed that Medgar Evers' brother is backing Trump. This guy's 93 years old. He said he's backing Trump because Trump is a good businessman. Medgar Evers is turning over in his grave right now. But anyway, on to other news. So back to Hillary. Hillary made, and you know, you can go on and look this up. Well, Google's very it give you all the information you need. It seems like the more information we get as people, the dumber we get. So anyway, one of Hillary Clinton's mentors and people that she looks up to, Margaret Sanger, who's very influential and one of the founders of Planned Parenthood. This is what she said, Margaret Sanger. Colored people are like weeds and need to be exterminated. This is what Hillary Clinton said pertaining to Margaret Sanger. I admire Margaret Sanger. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision. So here's the thing. And this is what I told the queen that inboxed me. I don't vote, and I'm not going to vote. If I was going to vote, I would vote for myself. That's who I'm going to vote for. I don't vote, and here's the reason why. Because it's all fraudulent. It doesn't matter. Most of the states, your vote doesn't even count anyway. There's only a few states that your vote counts. Again, Google it, because you have the Electoral College who's going to make decisions. So at the end of the day, the other reason why I don't vote is because you can't solicit me every 4 years. Don't come out every 4 years because you need the black vote to get you over the top. But then the other years we're ignored, our issues are ignored. They never do anything for us. President Obama, not that I agree with a lot of his policies, but the stuff that he was trying to get done, he couldn't get done because why? Congress blocked him, and they blocked him with an intent. They intentionally blocked him. So it could be the same thing with whoever else gets in office. Look, the system is fraudulent. It's frayed, and quite frankly, casting your vote, there is much more that you could be doing with your time. And are they going to pay you, reimburse you at work for the 2-3 hours that you stand in line to go vote? I think not. So therefore, the voting process, but this is what I explained to the Queen. It's not my job to convince black people not to vote. I'm never going to do that. If you want to vote, go ahead and vote. I have no problem with you going ahead and vote. My thing is, investigate the people that you're voting for. Investigate them. Do the research. That's my whole position. Do the research and investigate. If you're going to vote for Trump, if you're going to vote for Trump, I won't call you an idiot because there are many people that are voting for Trump. But if you're going to vote for these people, do the investigation. Do the investigation. Everyone should be able to validate why they're voting for Hillary after they have read her statements that she has made. They should be able to validate, okay, well, they should have good reasoning as to why they're gonna vote for her. Same thing with Trump. There should be good reasoning why you're gonna vote for this man who is clearly a racist, who clearly has no love for black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. There should be reasoning, and basically won't denounce the Ku Klux Klan. I find it funny how Trump can tell you why he wants to build a wall. He can tell you why Mexicans should be kept out of the country, but he claims that he doesn't know who David Duke is and he doesn't know anything about white supremacy. Yeah. And if you go for that, you're the sucker. If you go for it, many lollipops in this land, so a lot of people getting sucked into a lot of stuff. So, if you're a sucker, that's on you. So, in any case, my point is investigate. Don't just drink the Kool-Aid. We see what Jim Jones did with that. So, investigate. If you want to vote, go out and vote. Me, I'm not voting. I think lending my voice to black people. I think going into schools, working with middle schoolers, working with young adults, that's how I'm giving back. Getting out here on the front lines, being an activist for our cause, that's how I'm giving back. Writing books, putting out conscious hip hop music, that's how I'm giving back. Lending my vote, let me see. I'll give my vote to President Mugabe. How about that? So, again, peace, blessings, and salutations. Yurima Karama. Find me on FB. Connect with me on Instagram, Twitter. Go to my webpage, www.yurimakarama.com. Book coming out, Belly of the Beast. I'm also ghostwriting a book with a brother right now. Solutions for Black America, as well as you can find my music on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Bandcamp, CD Baby. Also working on the new CD, which is going to be better than the first two by far. Message. So again, real life, real talk. Yurima Karama. I'm out. One.